Hello guys, good evening. So our today's guest is Mr. Tanveer Sheikh, who is about to be who is software engineer of TCS. So without any further ado, let's welcome him.
Hello, good evening.
Hi Tanveer, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
Am I audible?
Yeah, am I?
Yes, yes. Let's wait for a few comments and ask them if we are audible. Guys, if we are audible, just send a yes. Hello Sanket. Okay, okay. Okay, Ganesh says yes. Zubair, okay, okay. I think we are audible enough. So I've already given a little introduction about you. So it will be great if you can just introduce yourself to our audience.
Uh, yes, yeah, thank you for the introduction. So yeah, hi all. So this is Tanveer. So I graduated in 2018 from Rizvi College of Engineering and then joined Tata Consultancy Services. And I'm a software engineer in Tata Consultancy Services since 3 years. So yeah, I mostly work on a backend technology, I mean Java and all those things.
I think there's some network issue, Tanveer. The video is getting paused again and again.
Okay, is it?
Yeah, yeah. Please check with it once. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So a brief introduction about the company you have been placed in.
Yeah, I think it needs no introduction. Tata Consultancy Services. So it's one of the biggest service-based company in India. Now
Yes.
acquiring more than 5 lakh employees. So yeah, I what else you want to know about the company?
No, I think that's completely fine. I think you have said enough. So, like, how did you get to know about the job opening?
Yeah. Uh, for the Tata Consulting Services, there were lots of blog posts was going around when I was in college. So I applied through off campus. So yeah, I had to register it for the process. So once I registered it, I got selected, and they invited us for the aptitude test for TCS centers. So after attending this aptitude test, I got selected for the next round, that was interview. And yeah, interview round was of technical and managerial plus HR round. So yeah, followed by the offer letter.
Okay, okay, great, Tanveen. So, my another question to you is how many rounds were there in the interview? And how did the interview process last?
Yeah, for me, since it was off campus, so first round was the aptitude round, and in that there were 4 sections. So first section was aptitude itself, so the mathematical questions, and then second section was the programming questions, mostly the programming logic questions. It was around 10 questions, and then there were English questions. 10 English questions was there, and I would say it was a pretty easy one. And then a few questions on verbal ability, and then a few questions on logical reasoning in aptitude section itself. And there was one section coding section. So in coding section, mostly there were two questions. So I would say the questions were pretty easy and medium kind of. So yeah, if you are practicing, you can easily crack it. And then after that, just to quote here, each section has a sectional cutoff. So to get selected, you have to clear the sectional cutoff also. So once that gets that result is out, I got for the invite for the interview. And yeah, so interview round was the technical plus managerial round. It was about half an hour almost, and then followed by HR round. Yeah.
Okay, okay, great. So, can you briefly describe all these interview rounds and how long did the interview process last, by the way?
Yeah, for me, it took around 15 days. I think I gave interview on 14th November, and then I got my offer later on 27th November. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, just briefly describe all these interview rounds, like who took them and what were the questions and some of like that.
Yeah. So I have already spoken about the aptitude round and about the technical round. So mostly it was technical plus manager round. So in technical question, they ask OOP concepts and then database concepts. Yeah, I mean you can always refer from Geeks for Gives. I also referred from here. So there are lots of questions on the object oriented and then database questions, and then for few behavioral question from the managerial round. And then in HR round they mostly ask for the I mean they'll ask you to introduce yourself, and they basically ask you to what's your strength and weaknesses and all those things, and they might ask you the problems that you have faced, and how did you achieve it, how did you tackle the problem. Yeah. And about the relocation and all that.
Okay, great. Here, Abhishek is asking, can you elaborate more about the questions in coding route?
Yeah, sure, Abhishek. Thank you for the question. Yeah, so coding round was, I would say, it was easy and medium kind of. So there were two questions. Yeah. So first, there will the one of the question will be little easier, and one of the question will be a little harder from the previous one. But I would say both falls in a easy medium section. So if you're practicing with the medium questions, you can easily crack it.
Okay. So, Abhishek, we hope your question has been answered. So, my next question to you is, when should one start preparing for the interview? Share your strategic plan.
Yeah. So if you are in a college, and it is about the company is about to come in your in your college, so I think 3 months should be enough for you, along with the college preparation and all. Maybe you can devote 2 hours daily. That would help you. And I would suggest you guys to just don't prepare each and every topic. I would suggest to analyze the patterns and select the most asked question for questions like what are the most asked topics. Yeah. So you don't need, I mean the aptitude section is very large, so you don't need to prepare each and everything. I would say prepare mostly 70 to 80% of the most asked questions, so that would be enough for you guys, I guess.
Okay, great. So, guys, I just wanted to inform you that after this questionnaire, we will be answering your queries. So, make sure you have some insightful queries that we can pick up from the comment section. Okay, going ahead, what to keep in mind while opting for internships and even project ideas?
Yeah. So for me, I did not do any internship, at least. But yeah, I think it is one of the good things to do while in a college. So just don't just get the internship, and I would suggest to do this just not for money, just for the learning purpose. So basically, you should do the internship mostly on the technological stack that you want to that you are interested, and you want to pursue in your career. So yeah, accordingly choose that.
Okay, thank you, Tanveer. I think now it's time that we see how many queries we have, and
Yeah.
whichever one you wish to answer, just let me know. I'll flash here the comment in here on
Okay.
the stream. Yeah.
Okay. So I see one question from yes as first the simmer, how you how you strength your DSA skills. So
Yes,
for the
skills.
DSA, yeah, for the DSA skills, I would say you cannot really strengthen your DSA skills in one day. So uh, you have to give you have to prepare it on the daily basis. So maybe you can spend 1 hour daily on the DSA skills. maybe in the evening, in the evening or in the morning. At least try to solve two problem daily on the DSA skills. Start from easier one. There are many. I mean, on GeeksforGeeks you can use. There are hacker ranks for the practice. Yeah, there are lead code also. You can use those websites.
Okay, okay. Next, any insightful query you wish to answer? We
From
have
yes, I see
Yash, we
that
have,
as web
yeah,
developer TCS में जा सकते हैं क्या? Okay, so since yeah. In TCS, there are lots of opportunities as a backend developer, as a web developer. If you want to work as a support engineer, that is also there. Yeah. So as a tester also. So you on any profile you can enter into TCS. That's not a problem. But whatever technology you're interested, just be good in that.
okay, great.
Okay. Thinangaran. Yeah, I currently pursuing third year. Can I able to join as an intern in TCS? For internship, I'm not sure if TCS is hiring interns or not. So yeah, maybe you can just refer the career page. If you come across any, you can apply directly. And for the when TCS will start hiring freshers, I think TCS has already started hiring freshers. If you have listened the AGM meeting which was held earlier, uh, mm, and they have announced that 40,000 freshers they are going to hire. So yeah, just wait for the registration link. You'll soon come to know. And apart from that, I think we have TCS as TCS and K2. You can also register there. Yeah, there are a lot
Okay,
of things. Yeah. Yeah, so King K Games Spot. What level of DSA questions TCS asked? So I already answered this question. Mostly for freshers, it doesn't ask really difficult question. Mostly the easy and the medium. So combination of easy and medium, you'll get in the aptitude round. Yeah, that will be enough for you, I guess. And for the digital, you can expect. So yeah, I also attended digital, being in TCS. So in digital round you have to be a little more good in the DSA skill. So there they may ask the questions maybe on dynamic programming, or yeah, on little difficult side. But yeah, that will be medium and then difficult, one medium and one difficult question. And the paper pattern would be
okay,
also similar, I think. Yeah, for freshers also can apply for the digital role. Your CTC enroll. Okay. uh, I don't know if um I can say
disclose
this or
this.
no. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, as a role, I think for freshers it is pretty obvious. You can just search on internet, you'll get it. And role, I'm working as a backend developer, mostly on Spring Boot, Java, and yeah, designing YAML files and database. Yeah, all those technologies. Yeah, I'm working on.
okay,
So Akanshi Gupta is asking what is a system engineer. So see, when you work in a TCS, so you start from the assistant system engineer trainee. After a year, you'll be prompted as assistant system engineer, and then after 1 year, I mean, after 2 year, you'll get the role as system engineer. So these are the designation, I would say, in TCS. So after system engineer, you'll be eligible for the ITA analyst. That will be mostly after 2 more years of serving as a system engineer. Yeah, it is mostly as a designation. How many years you work with TCS? It is nothing related to with the project. So project, you can be a web developer, you can be a tester, and you can be a system engineer. So that's those designations are mostly on the number of years you have been in TCS.
okay. After BCA, can I reconcile? Do you find any insightful query that you wish to answer?
After BCA, I think yeah, TCS also has BSc IT and BCA guys. Yeah, I think you can apply for that also. But they have I'm not I'm not really, I don't really know how they hire on that side, but yeah, they are hiring. I see a question: which programming language is best for TCS programming round? So for the programming round, um, I would suggest choose anyone that is best suits for you. Mostly, maybe you can choose Python, Java, C. Anything is fine as long as you are comfortable. It doesn't matter for them.
Okay. Roadmap for technical round.
Yeah, technical round. Okay, so technical for the technical round, you can refer multiple websites there are on internet. You can prepare questions on mostly OOPS concepts and the basic OOPS concept and database queries like inner join, all those things. Yeah, that would help you guys.
Okay, great. So I think most of the questions we have already answered. Somebody is asking guidelines for aptitude.
Yeah, guidelines for aptitude. I already shared this. You don't have to prepare all of the sections of aptitude. You can just pick 70 to 80% of the sections that is mostly asked in interview, I would suggest. And yeah, just prepare those things and you'll get through it. it I mean, yeah, it doesn't ask you difficult questions. So all those questions will be medium questions, so don't worry about that. uh, for the JavaScript, I if you can code in JavaScript, that would also fine, but the questions will be same for everybody. It doesn't change, the question doesn't change based on the programming language you're opting. The question will be same. You can code it in any language you wish to. Can okay, tell about digital exam. Do we have time for that?
Yes, 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 surely. We have.
Yeah. So for digital round, I've appeared in TCS itself. Uh, Being in TCS, you have to register for first for the digital round. So they took mostly aptitude and then followed by interview. So in aptitude, mostly it was more and less same as a TCS NQ pattern, and the coding round was little difficult. They asked one dynamic programming and one medium question. And then once you get selected, the interview will be little on advanced technologies like uh, the latest which is in market. If you are opting for software engineering backend role, maybe you'll ask, you might get questions from microservices and DevOps, sorry, this cloud technologies, machine learning, whatever you are interested. So the role itself suggests what kind of question they can ask. What about career growth in TCS? Okay, TCS career growth. I Yeah, you can stay here. You can learn, but if you're asking in terms of money, I would suggest it's not really much. Yeah, mostly 5 to 7% yearly you will get. So it's not much, but yeah, in terms of job security and work life balance, everything is good with TCS.
Okay, great. So we have perks in here. You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Your projects, I'll explain it later. I see. Yes, has English is compulsory for interview. Yeah, since once you're selected, you'll mostly working with uh, uh, clients which is outside India. So yeah, the English is necessary. So you need to communicate in English. That's the point. As long as you're able to express yourself, that is fine. Learning two languages like C++, Python enough for technical and coding round. For coding round, only one language is enough as long as you are comfortable and you have great grasp on in any one of the language. So yeah, you can choose accordingly. Mostly TCS doesn't look for maybe this runtime complexity and all, so you can choose wisely Python or C++. So if you want to code really fast, you can use Python. And if you are if you have planned to do more competitive programmings, like you want to attend code chef and other programming rounds on top coder as well, so you can use C++, because yeah, they mostly check your running time complexity. So choose accordingly.
Great. Next. Actually, the time is up. If you still wish to answer some queries, you can, but the time is already up. Yeah. Only
Okay.
if you wish, you can answer. Yeah.
um Coding round have medium or hard question DCA. So yeah, medium to hard. That was this those questions are mostly medium to hard in DCA. And how to clear group discussion or interview. For the group discussion, yeah, you should be able to put your points. And there are lots of material on internet. You can just go through that. What okay, background, what type of question asking. So it doesn't matter if you are from mechanical, if you're mechanical engineer or ECE. uh, it doesn't really matter. You can The questions will be similar for everybody. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Do
thank
we
you.
have more insightful queries? Okay. Okay.
Someone has asked package. So for freshers, I guess they are offering 3.4 to 3.6 on yearly basis. Can I apply in TCS Digital? Yeah, you can apply TCS Digital directly. Q should be solved all the coding question to clear cutoff. Um, it is better to solve all the coding questions, but I think there will be test cases, right? So if you could solve 8 test cases out of 10, that would also be fine to clear the section cutoff, I guess.
So I guess most of the queries are getting repeated. Once
Yeah,
you have already answered most of them. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, if you do not find any another new query, then we can end this session now.
yeah. We can end the session. I see one question from Bipin Pal, but yeah, we can skip this.
Okay. Okay. Great. So thank you, Tanveer, for being
Thank
here
you.
with us. It was pleasure
Thank you.
having you on stream. Thank you for answering everybody's queries, taking your time, and giving such brief knowledge about everything. So thank you,
Thank
and have
you.
a great day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye. So, guys, we hope we have answered most of the queries that you asked. If you are still left with some of the queries, please don't worry. We have more time and we have more upcoming webinars. So just keep up with us. And yes, if you wish to schedule your live mock or interview experience with us, the links to the forms are given below. Else, just have a good day, stay safe, get vaccinated, and bye.